Hey everyone, welcome to Code with Oxstream. Hope you people are doing great. Before starting this video, let me ask you people a question. If I will say you have to implement a video calling application or a video calling functionality in your application or streaming functionality into your application or any AI editing feature in your application, what will be your answer? I know that the answer of most of the people will be it will take around 15 days, 20 days, 30 days, even a month or 2 months to develop such an application. What if I will say you that such kind of application will be built or can be built in just a matter of 20 to 30 minutes? So yes guys, this video is going to be an amazing one because in this video tutorial I will be showing you how you can implement the video calling functionality in your application in just matter of 20 to 30 minutes. But before starting this video, I will just say you one thing. Be with me till the end of the video because some parts of this video are going to be critical one, and if you miss the configuration of the project in any step, you can run into a lot of problems during the execution of the project. So without wasting much time, let's jump into the video tutorial. So guys, today I am just introducing you a new platform called ZegoCalling or ZegoCloud. So this is a platform which provides a powerful API or SDK for building our applications, our streaming application or calling applications or chatting application. So you can see the things they provide. So they provide video call and functionality, the voice call functionality, live streaming, in-app chat, superboard, even AI effects you can give, and even cloud recording. So from here you just have to follow the steps along. Firstly, you have to create an account over the ZegoCloud and activate the account. So for that you will just go to the sign up page. Here you have to provide some basic details like your first name, your last name, the country or region in which you are, uh, your email ID, and then the password. And one more thing, without just clicking on this accept terms checkbox, the get code will not be visible. You can see that if these two boxes are unselected, you will not be able to send the code to your email. You have to just check these two boxes. This is just a small information. So after registering an account, you will be presented by the login screen, and here you will have to provide the email and the password that you have kept and press on the login button. You will be presented by this dashboard, ZegoCloud dashboard. On the first login, you will be presented by a modal where you have to provide some basic details like your phone number, your company name, etc, etc. You can fill up those details and press on save, and after that you will be presented by this dashboard. Right now ZegoCloud is providing 10,000 minutes free for the new registered users. You can utilize these 10,000 minutes to just test out your application, test out any SDK, and then later you can just go on with the purchase plan later on. So from here you will have to click on this create project button, and here you have to select the type of application that you are building. It comes with voice and video call, video conference, live streaming, live audio room, one-on-one tutoring, table health, customized app, in-app chat, live shopping, gaming, game streaming, online karaoke, etc, etc. Possibilities are endless. So right now we will be going to implement this voice and video call functionality. So we will click on this button and click on the next, and after next you will have to enter the project name here like test dash calling. So after that, test underscore calling. So after that we will start with the UI kits. There are two options. If you want to go with the custom SDKs, it provides you all sort of functionality, all types of functions needed to integrate in your in your personal view of your application. If you want to design yourself the calling screen, etc., you can go with the custom SDKs. Right now we will go with the UI kits because we want to make the installation and setup process fast. So it comes with all kinds of calling screens, etc. So we'll click on this, start with UI kits. So it will take some time in just creating this ZegoCloud application in the background. So let me fast forward this part of the video so that your time is not wasted. Then you have to click on start building your app. So right now we are going for React Native, so we have click this icon, and right now we'll go with the one-on-one call, and then we have to save and start integration. And then on this page you will be presented by this app ID and app sign. These two fields are necessary during the setup of our SDK in our React Native, so keep these things safe. And then we will go to the admin console. That's it from the point of setting up of a project in the ZegoCloud on the back end. These are the steps that have to be taken. And if you want to see the documentation steps, you can just go to their docs. Here is the documentation. I will just share you the URL of this documentation in the description of the video. From there you can follow along. So these are the steps that are required during the setup of the project. So this is the view in which we will be implementing this video calling functionality. So we have this calling list, and on this button click, this call button click, we will be implementing this ZegoCloud video calling functionality. So let me first explain you the structure what we are presented here. So we have a main screen in which we have a contacts list. It's an array of objects where all these users are defined, their usernames, etc. is defined, and we have a flat list that is rendering these contacts. It's taking the array of contacts and then rendering them with this calling item, and all these are consumed right here and displayed. We have another screen, the calling screen, and in this calling screen we will be implementing the logic of the video calling functionality or video screen. So first things first, we need to know what dependencies we have to install and how to set up the project structure. So here in this docs of the call kit, React Native call kit, it has been explained how we are going to just set up this SDK in our platform. But as I integrated this SDK into the latest React Native, in which the bridge has been enabled, this documentation has certain flaws, and if you will follow this documentation, there are some missing things. You will not be able to just successfully implement this video calling functionality. So I talked with the Zego and found out the issues that were in their documentation, and I created my own documentation. I will be sharing you the link of that GitHub repo in the description box, and you will be easily you can easily consume either the full project, or you can follow the documentation from there. So here is the repository, and firstly we need to set up React navigation, because since navigation is implemented and also inside the SDK of the Zego, there is a requirement for React navigation native and native stack. So we will just install the required dependencies for the navigation. I have already created a video of setting up navigation, which is the last video that I have made. You can follow along that video if you want to know about navigation in detail and set up navigation. The link will be shown on the right corner of your screen. So we have to install these packages first, these navigation screens. So what we need to do is we need to copy this, and we need to go to our VS Code, and here we will install these. So I will pause the video right here. So after installing the navigation, the next step is to install these dependencies for navigation. I have already installed these dependencies. You can follow along either in the video tutorial how to set up these, or you can just copy these commands and install them. Next step is the Zego installation. So for that, you will need to add this Zego UI kit pre-built called React Native. If you are using the latest React Native which has bridge enabled, then it's mandatory that you use the 6.2.3 version. So you need to copy this command and go to the panel, command panel, and just install this package. So after installing this package, it is required by another set of packages like the ZegoCloud UI kit React Native latest. This is the UI kit for the React Native, the delegate component, Zego Express, the React Native sound, React Native screens, etc., etc. So you need to just copy along this command and install them. So let me pause this video till these dependencies are installed. So after that, there is an important step which the quick start guide of the call kit has not mentioned. It's we have to install Zego Zim React Native. Otherwise, it will throw an error during the bundling of the project. So this is also necessary. We will copy this command and we have to paste it right in the command window and just install this package. So after all these packages are installed, so after that you need to just stop your Metro bundler and you need to close your VS Code. You need to then reopen your project. It's a necessary step because after installation of the packages, we need to resync our Gradle so that our files are synced successfully. And before that, before Gradle syncing, the other thing that you need is you have to go to the Android directory, and inside the Gradle properties you have to just make this new arch enabled to false. This is a mandatory step because the ZegoCloud SDK doesn't support the new architecture that is the bridgeless mode uh, introduced by the React Native lately. So you need to keep that false and then you need to resync the Gradle. After resyncing of the Gradle, you need to just run it on your Android. So then you need to start your Metro bundler. So till Metro bundler is started, we will go to our next steps. So the next step, that is, we have to create this screen. We have already this calling screen. We need to copy this code for the calling, video calling functionality, and we need to go to this the calling.js file and we need to paste this code. So here what we are doing is we are just taking out this Zego UI kit pre-built call and we are passing the app ID prop, app signing key, user ID, username, and call ID to this function. So to implement all these things, what we need to do, we will create our we will get the route params. Inside of the route params we will extract these two. So username will be extracted from that, and inside call ID, another thing in the one-to-one calling worth noting is this call ID. So this call ID needs to be a unique string for two callers. For example, I am a caller and we have another caller, James. When the two users have same caller ID, they will be connected in the same call. So this call ID should be a unique string for a user and not different for different calls. It should be unique for a particular call or a particular room. It should be unique. So it will be responsible for identifying the chat room or the call room. Now we will see in the navigation if that screen is linked properly. So voice call page from screens.calling, yeah, it's linked successfully. So all steps are covered now. We have successfully installed our SDK. We have successfully created this call page. We have configured it properly. And now we will reload our Metro bundler. So let it bundle up the app and then we will test it. Here is the running application in our mobile device. You can see the list of contacts, and when we click on the call button, we can see video call is being initiated. You can see one of my camera of my mobile is pointed towards the fan and the other one is pointing towards my laptop screen. You can see we can mute the call, we can just turn off the speaker, turn on the speaker, we can move the front camera, we can just do our camera off and then we can disconnect the call. As promised by me, now we have completed the implementation of this video calling functionality in our application in less than 20 minutes. This is a great success, and you can just follow the same tutorial and implement this functionality or any other functionality, any other SDK that has been provided by Zego. There are a lot of options. You can have a streaming application, you can have audio calling, chatting application, any sort of thing. You can just go on to the Zego SDK and just select the type of application you want to implement it in. When you register a new account, you will be getting 10,000 minutes. So don't waste those 10,000 minutes, just implement them in your application and give wings to your ideas. So I will be sharing with you some resource URIs from where you can just follow along the implementation. There are some repos in which the implementation has been shown from the Zego, and also I will be sharing the GitHub repo of this current project that we have developed. You can follow along from there. Hope you people like this video. Don't forget to hit like, share and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Till the next video, bye bye, happy coding.